Welcome back to my channel, Grapper. So basically, finally, I was ready to shoot this video. It's been a while that, I didn't shoot anything and I was too preoccupied with a lot of things, but today I just decided that I have to shoot something anyhow. So here is me, and I hope you all are doing great. Basically, this video is quite different from my previous one, and it have like lots of new things that I have learned so far recently in my life. So I'll be explaining you everything in detail, and stay tuned to my channel for my life updates, for my life journeys, for my ups and downs, and for my roller coaster ride. Let's just start with like what I have learned in life so far, like how life is going, how life is treating me. I'll be explaining you each and everything, so you'll be having like a clear picture that okay, I am really happy and I can started appreciating myself enough, which I earlier don't used to do. Life was different when I was in college, but now since I am experiencing this corporate world where you have to basically work 24/7 in order to get some amount to survive, and that is not enough for you. So I think obviously earning money is really important thing. Like, I'll never say this to any girl or any boy that money is not important. Obviously you also know that money is something which holds a power, which holds a respect in society. If you have money, people will respect you ultimately. Like, that is my perspective. I don't know if in future it changes or not, but for me right now, I think money is the superior thing. I mean, you can buy whatever you want, whatever you like, whichever dress you want, and money holds a power. And ultimately that power, when you have that power, you get respect in society as well. Obviously it's important to earn money, but I have learned a lot of things from my corporate life or from my job. Like, I have learned a lot of things, so one by one I'll be telling you that, so you won't do the same mistakes which I did after getting my first job. So first mistake which I did is what I used to do initially, not now. Like, I am very self-assured now that yeah, I don't, my communication skill is good, and my voice holds a power. But when I initially came into this corporate world, I think that I don't have any communication skill, and I don't know how to talk basically, and I don't have any skill. I used to underrate myself a lot. Even I remember in an interview when interviewer asked me like how much your expectations is about salary, then I was like it's okay if you give me 15k and 16k, and he was like, do you really think that you are fine with that? And I was like, okay. Then he was like, obviously you also know that that is nothing. And I was quite surprised that why I am underrating myself. I know I am a fresher, I know that I don't have that much experience, but obviously I'll be working, I'll be learning gradually everything. So lesson number one is that I used to underrate myself a lot, because obviously I don't know about anything about Excel. I don't know anything about like, I don't even know how to create emails and a lot of things basically. So I learned a lot of things from this job, but never underrate yourself. Never think that you are no one. Always think that you are someone, because there are people who always tries to pulls you down, but it's you who have to stand up. It's you who have to basically speak for yourself. So for example, if I don't know about Excel, I don't have any idea about that, it's fine, we will be learning that. It's my first time, I am also learning, so I can take help of my seniors, I can take help of my manager. So it's really fine, because obviously our college don't teach us that. My background was in literature. I don't have any, work in Excel. Ultimately, I know that Excel is something which is very basic, but I have never worked on Excel, so I don't have any idea. And the second advice, which I think is most important, is I used to work a lot. Like, I am working in a startup company, and there is a lot of responsibilities over me, and I completely understand. Obviously, when you are working in a startup, there are a lot of responsibilities. You are learning, but I used to be like, I need to complete this work anyhow. I used to overload myself with a lot of work. I used to work 24/7, and I am like, yeah, I need to prove to my manager that I'm good enough, and I need to prove this to him. Or in order to prove myself, I need to work 24/7, and that is something where I am lacking basically. When I was a kid back then, I was like, I'll never do job, I'll never be into this job, I'll do my own startup, I'll have my own company. And I am like that, no, job is not my cup of tea at all. But eventually, when you know that you have to go here and you have to take step by step, like you have to go there, and eventually you need money. Money is important, very important. Like, it's the ultimately my goal. So I used to put a lot of effort into this business. I was like that. I was quite upset when I don't able achieve a target, when I don't able to do what I have to do. I got continuous appreciation. I'll never deny this fact. I got continuous appreciation from my manager, but I mean, this is how it works. That is exploitation, where you used to overload yourself with the work, and you think like everything depends on this work. If I'm not able to achieve this, if I'm not able to achieve this, that I'm not good enough. That doesn't justify your talent or your hard work. So ultimately, I have learned that don't overload yourself with a lot of work, with a lot of things that I need to work on this, I need to work on that. No, it's really fine if you don't. Also, I'm not saying that don't work. I am saying that at least you should have your boundaries. Like, I need to work this much, and these are like my tasks which I have to complete. And it's fine if it's fine, because obviously you have your personal life. So my third advice for you, don't ever mix your personal and professional life. You have your personal life different from your professional life. Recently I have saw the change in me, like I am working on that, but this is so inbuilt in me that whenever someone asks how are you, like how you are doing, I was like that I have workload, and there are certain targets which I have to hit, there are certain things which I am fed up about, and this and that, and a lot of things. So if someone is talking to me like, how is life going on, what are your next plans, I was keep ranting about my like I am not good, I'm not feeling well, this job is not good for me, it's a exploitation, and it's this and that, and ultimately I'm going into my office early morning. So I was like, I don't have any distinction between a personal life and a professional life. So I am working on that. Like, it's too inbuilt in me now also, that whenever someone asks me about anything, I was like, I have this in my office, I have this problem in my office. So I keep ranting about these things. I don't have any personal life. I think whenever I'm eating food also, my laptop is open, I'm working. I'm working on me that no need to work this much, it's really fine. Like, obviously it's not your dream job, it's not your business that you are putting 100 and 1,000 efforts of yours. You don't need to do that in order to prove that how much potential you have. I know my potential, I know that things I can do. I know that, yeah, I have like, so I am in the race of continuing proving myself, but I am working on that. So these are like 2 to 3 advices which I want to share with you, because ultimately I don't want you to suffer, this much. And like, life is good. Life is all about, not go into this red trap race where you have to work 24/7 and you don't have any personal life. Bro, I want to explore world. I want to go to, new countries, and I want to explore new cities, and I want to try new food. So for that, obviously, I don't need to, continuously proving myself, because ultimately I'll not get anything. It's not my business, it's not my job to prove myself again and again. I know my talent, and I am really sure about that. I'm really self assured. I can do anything, and I have this little faith, and I have faith in myself that this girl can do anything. Like, I always put smile on my face, a big smile. Doesn't matter what I am going through. No, I have to put a big smile on my face. Always. Like, this is something which keeps me motivated. I smile a lot because that is something where dopamine hits. So that's it for this video. But earning money gives you lots of hopes in life. You don't have to go to your parents for everything, like, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. No, you have your own money. You can buy whatever you want to, and buy expensive presents to yourself, because you have put a lot of effort, you have put a lot of hard work into that. So buy yourself stuff. Obviously, saving is important, investing is important. Go invest your money into, like, some good companies. But my suggestion for you is to, give yourself present also, because you have put a whole month of efforts, hard work into this. So treat yourself with good food and bouquet of flowers, or with a good dress or jewelries, whatever you like. Treat yourself like a queen, and you deserve world. That's it. I am done with my video. So I'll be meeting you very soon, and tab tak ke liye bye bye.